Right.
All right. Alright, so. Here's the Earth.
So with highlights for LBR, something like maybe the raid content, something like that, or
The Eureka
Yeah.
talk. Yeah, really probably Raid, Eureka, and
lore or battle adjustments or something.
Uh,
There's a lot of talk about Alamigo as
right.
we've given Jump Potion enough attention all the time.
And if you think 13 is the best, just know you're a through pack. And you're wrong.
well. This is Peter Gelt thing.
If you say 13,
I don't know. The Vidergeld thing is so underwhelming.
Oh,
yeah.
Nika's the only one who was holding out a pet theory for that.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know how that made this one.
Well, it makes me wish I would have found this lore book thing on the shelf. Whatever.
Lore
Who are these assholes?
JP has been streaming 14, but he's, I mean, they've got like 6,000 people watching him right now, so.
Oh, that's hype.
Yeah, better than us assholes.
Yeah, better than us assholes.
I don't know who any of the people are though. I don't know, with third one, did we have anything hilarious? I felt like it was just.
It was so information heavy and a
So
lot of
was.
vindication.
Yeah.
God, these things stuff was all near the end. Yeah, Raid, Eureka, and
Battle adjustments? The UI adjustments.
the UI adjustments. Yeah,
The UI stuff, yup.
that's good.
Yeah. And those, I think those are all spaced right close to each other.
really close, yeah.
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 And then on the FEC,
Well, I knew you guys were gonna need time on the Pokemon Sun and Moon, so I definitely kept the news moving today. But I would say,
Chaos Saga, Twitter,
yeah, the Chaos Saga thing was short but funny. I don't even want to mention the guy melting.
Conan.
I mean, like, if we could have played the clip and reacted to it,
Yeah.
that would have been better.
I do the Pokemon news. These are the two news segments.
Although, actually, the reading, the shitpost reading.
Yeah,
That was good.
The Pokemon Sun and Moon news.
Yeah, the Pokemon Sun and Moon, where we're talking about the shitpost reading, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's definitely worth it.
Let's see here.
So, yeah. I don't know that I can come up with a third.
Not for
I guess the guy melting. Sure, why not?
we at least reacted to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Sun thing going down at 5 o'clock is bullshit. It's killing me.
Dude, it's the
As
worst.
soon as like LBR was over, like about 20 minutes before FEC started, I started getting really sleepy. I gotta go home and play some 14 tonight too. I have got to like I've done nothing in 14 this week.
Me neither.
I've got to crank out some shit.
But I've also got to be up at 6 a.m.
Well, that's up false.
So yeah, no, how do you guys feel about the shows?
Good. I thought like my hype level for 14 is higher than it's been in a long time, and like there was definitely a feeling beginning to set in with SE where we're like, we're just talking at a wall that doesn't care. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, like, if they had talked about doing a lot of this shit and undermining what they were already putting in the game, like, that doesn't really help them
No.
and their ends.
believe me, they handled it right, but there was definitely a feeling of like, we're never gonna get anything that we want in this game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, are they even listening?
Right.
I just hope it's not like what he was doing between 1.0 and 2.0, just talking all this mad shit, what they want
It's
to do.
never
with
gonna
the
happen.
game.
No, I think they have a much better idea right now of where they're at and what they can capably do. Like, going between 1.0 and 2.0, I think Yoshida was still learning a lot of the architecture and what was possible.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty well aware of, like you can see it now when people ask questions about, like, hey, can we get longer hair? And he, like, just grimaces, like,
5.0.
no. No, you can't. We can't do that.
Well, and rarely is the response from Square Enix no. It's generally, and especially with Yoshi P at the helm, it's been no, but let me explain why that's not possible.
Right,
And I think that I appreciate that approach.
Well, he's learned from Summoner Eggies, don't promise something you can't deliver on.
Yeah.
And, yeah, like, if you can't do something, just say no, and here's the problem. And I mean, like, now, and it's great too, because now when he just says no, you get a great effect off it. Will you make it more easier for us to win Wondrous Tales? No.
And I mean,
That's what I liked about the thing when you talk about Savage Rating, or the new tier of rating. Like, if we put something hard in there, it's not going to be for everyone. Don't ask us to make it easier. Which people will, but it's good to know that he's come out and said, don't. We're not going to do it.
Hopefully
I
sticks
like-
with his guns.
yeah.
Stick to your guns.
Well, and I like the idea that there's going to be some kind of exclusion. And I mean, I know that that's a weird thing to advocate for, but when it feels like everyone can access every piece of content, nothing is special.
Right.
There's nothing that feels special. And
Right.
so to have some place that's like sectioned off from the rest of the world and you have to, you know, beat Savage Rating to either go there or have access to it, I think that really adds some significant motivating factors.
Well, it's like,
It's kind of like the floor 200 House of the Dead bench. You see screenshots of that all the time.
yeah, I mean, I'll admit it, like, it's that bench is nothing important, but I want the screenshot of me sitting on it. I want to get there and get that picture.
That's fair.
So, I mean, even though it's literally nothing,
It's
I
something.
want it's something. I want it. Like, I want to get to that floor and sit on that bench and get my picture, and it's my new desktop background.
Oh my god, your desktop background is yourself?
Right now it is. It's fan art.
It's okay, his laptop background is Squall Loves Renoa.
It's true. Well, not anymore. It's
The YouTube channel, not the fan art.
not the actual
Oh.
fan. No, it was. It's not anymore. I've since wiped my laptop. You were right. It was well overdue.
Did that help?
Oh yeah.
Sped it back up?
Oh yeah.
Oh
It's
god.
only went better now.
Oh my god, it was excruciating to use.
Yeah, I have not actually done a full system wipe on that in probably 6 years. Like, it was old.
I could tell.
Yeah. Me too.
Dick.
The thing is, I don't use it for hardly anything anymore. So like when I got it out for you to use for that, it's probably the first time I touched it in 6 months.
Since the roast, maybe?
Yeah, that.
The roast
I
was
think
maybe
it's
the
still
last time
sitting
you
in
brought
the
it
same
out?
corner of my basement from when I brought it home from that.
That's funny.
It doesn't see much use anymore, and a lot of that's because the battery doesn't work. So it's gotta be plugged in anyway. I'd rather just sit at my computer.
Yeah, I noticed. Alright, so thoughts for next week? I mean, especially 14, I feel like we're gonna be. I know that we've got a live letter coming up.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get another super exciting interview next week.
I'm gonna get these highlights done. I'll see you guys.
All right,
later.
have a good one, man.
Thank you,
Drive safe.
Pops.
Take it
Bob,
easy.
drive safe, man.
Will do, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the live letter.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, good luck on your new job. I know
Thanks.
that
Yeah.
starts this week, so
Yeah,
Good
thank
luck,
you.
buddy.
Take it easy, guys.
take it easy, boss.
Yeah, is the live letter, is it this, is it
It's this,
This week, right?
Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
live letter reaction? Probably the big thing then.
And, I know what Skype is. It pays it for my foreign affairs. Alright, Mom.
Alright, Juxta's mom.
Jeez. So, I mean, that probably could take up most of the discussion.
Probably, yeah.
And we could probably do, oh, I don't know, maybe we'll find something related to it being Black Friday that weekend always. Yeah, that's this week.
Oh, actually. There's probably. If we get orders for Black Friday, there's a good chance I'll be working at like midnight that day. Like midnight Thanksgiving.
Ugh.
That sucks.
Like, hey, we're doing Black Friday. Can you ship us 14 large pepperoni pizzas at midnight?
Holy shit. I never even thought about that.
Oh yeah, all the workplaces ordering stuff for their employees.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Give
Oh,
them
I've got
some-
Black Friday off for the first time in years. I work retail,
Oh,
and I've got it off for the first time in ages.
congratulations.
It's, I can't believe it.
I'm gonna, let me take a wild guess as to what you're gonna be doing that day. Not leaving the house.
That's correct. Under any circumstance will I go outside on that day.
I haven't participated in Black Friday ever.
Oh, I've only ever done it from the retail side of it.
Never even have I been stuck at a retail job during Black
I
Friday.
went for a Black Friday sale one time. Me, Kyle, and Chase all wanted to get, and my brother, we all wanted to get Left 4 Dead 2 when it had just come out, because they were doing a Black Friday sale where you could get it.
Holy shit, wow.
It was at launch though, like
Yeah.
it was still like a $40 game or whatever. But they were,
2007.
yeah, they were doing a sale on it for you could get 4 copies for $40.
Oh,
So
okay.
10 a pop. It was pretty sweet. So we're all like, hey, we should go do that sale. So we go and get in line, and it's the first year I think the PS3 was out, or
Yeah.
maybe like the second year. So like we get in line and we get to this GameStop, and the line is humongous. It is massive. But we all get in line, and we're just kind of like asking, like, hey, what are you getting? Hey, what are you getting? They're like, PS3, because they had a great bundle on it. And so we waited in line for like 3 hours probably. And we're inside the store at this point, and the line is as long as it started. Like, more people just come getting in line behind us. And the guy speaks up, he's like, we're all out of the PS3s, and everyone leaves except us. Literally every person gets out of line except for us, and we're just like,
You probably
Oh.
could have gone to the front of the line and been like, hey, can we just buy Left 4 Dead?
I didn't know everyone was there for the PS. I
That's
figured
so
at least
funny.
one, like, this is a sweet sale on Left 4 Dead 2. I thought one other person would be doing it. Turns out, no.
Wow.
Yeah, we're like, I wish, knowing back, I could have like asked like, hey, can we cut? We're just doing like Left 4 Dead 2, but someone would have been like, no, you're getting a PS3, you smart ass.
No, I would have gone up to the GameStop people and be like, hey,
I'm here for Left 4 Dead.
If we're here for Left 4 Dead 2,
What the fuck is this
can we get a separate line for the Left 4 Dead 2?
you just stare and you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Why are you here? Why didn't you come in at like 3 in the afternoon? You're like,
It's like when I went to the GameStop to pick up Heaven's Word. I walked in, it was coming out the same day as Batman. And they were like, I was like, hey, I'm here to pick up my pre-ordered copy of Batman? No. Final Fantasy. Oh, you're the one guy who pre-ordered that.
man, Halo 6 looks great. Weird they don't have the Spartan armor anymore though. Oh shit, is this 15?
It is.
Ah, crap.
You couldn't tell, could ya?
At first glance, I couldn't. No, that is weird. This looks like. I feel like this looks like Evolve, not Evolve. One of those games where you got like run around crafting to try to
Ark?
survive, like Ark Survival.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it looks like a game like that or DayZ or something.
I'm still mad at Kyle for talking me into buying that stupid $60.
Oh, a fan bought me
pre-game.
that one.
Which one? Ark?
Ark.
Oh my god.
That was like in the beta thing. For
Man,
Steam.
Ark is something that could have been so cool. It just like wasn't functional.
So many stupid crafting games. It worked for Minecraft.
Yeah, really, just none of them have gotten it right since Minecraft, except for Subnautica, which is really good. You get a chance to play Subnautica, it's pretty fun.
I won't do that.
Yeah, it's Minecraft in water.
I won't do that. 94 viewers on 14. Congrats.
It's impressive.
It's gotta be a
Well, I checked Pokemon Sun. 17,000 people watching.
Jesus. That's pretty crazy.
For a Pokemon game, yeah.
I definitely know what Nika was talking about making that transition to 3D. When I first started playing X and like something like I'm on rollerblades like skating around, I'm
Yeah.
like, what is going on?
The fact that X moved your camera for you
Yeah.
was that took me a while. I was something that I never got used to in my entire time playing.
Yeah, it's still really weird. How you doing?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm always tired.
I was just saying, like 20 minutes before FEC started, the sun was going down, and I just started getting super tired. I hate Michigan this time of year. This is the worst. Like, this is like, after Christmas, it starts getting better in Michigan. Like, you get like,
You start having longer days.
well, yeah, like, and it's like, even though at that point, like, really, it's still your shortest days of the year, just knowing that it's starting to get longer makes Michigan so much more tolerable. Like,
I feel
there's...
like daylight savings time is supposed to like save the daylight, not take it away.
February is the worst, I think, in this state, though.
February?
Yeah, like, the later parts of January and the early parts of February is just where, like, the winter drags on. Where you're like, oh, look, it's still cold out today. Cool.
Yeah, so next week we'll have the live letter.
Oh, you know?
For LBR.
Yep. And then I don't know about FEC.
Let's talk about Pokemon some more.
I think FEC, that's more where I was suggesting we might do some Black Friday talk.
Maybe. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The other thing to sort of keep in mind is I did not talk about my like promotion, or I don't know, I don't even know what to call it because I haven't even officially been offered it, but like my schedule change for work, and what that might mean for my
You just schedule your different hours.
You're not working, like, the right hours for your promotion, but they haven't offered you the spot.
Sort of, yeah. I mean, because my hours have been all over the place. 6 p.m., noon, whatever. Like, totally, like, start times and days. There some days I'd work Saturdays, some days I'd work, Wednesdays, some days whatever. It's Monday through Fridays, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So,
Well,
that's fine. You can still keep recording this, huh?
Oh, I was just making sure I actually started recording, which I did. I get paranoid about that.
Yeah, so Monday through Friday, it's going to be 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., and then I'm probably going to be staying there till at least 1 in the afternoon. It'll be nice because I'll have a regular schedule that I can rely on
like
every
nice
fucking
steady
day.
hours.
Yeah, oh yeah, the
That's
hours
sweet.
are going to be great. But basically what I've been told is that like they're kind of getting ready to put me in place for the morning show, for producing the morning show. So as long as I get along with the crew that they're bringing in, it should be a done deal. But I mean it's a lot of work. Like it's a lot of extra effort that I'm gonna have to put forth for the radio station, but it's also a really good opportunity too. So I'm like super excited about it.
Okay, I was like, did you guys hit it? Oh, come on, he's so close.
This chick's like died like 5 times.
Yeah, they might time out.
exciting for you, Nate.
Yeah, so that's what's going on with my job.
That's super exciting.
Yeah, I mean, especially if they stick me with the morning show, like working in the morning day part is where I've wanted to be for a while, and it's not like I don't have the experience to, help them there. So
Yeah. That's hype.
yeah. Yeah, the biggest thing is having hours that are steady, stable, and that I can rely on, and that I know that I don't have to, wake up at noon one day and wake up at 5 a.m. the next day. You know what I mean? Like that. I'm so tired of living a life like that. They went?
No. They enraged. Yeah, my girlfriend and I are looking at houses pretty much every week now.
That's never fun.
No, it's a lot of fun.
What?
It's-
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dad.
You didn't enjoy looking at houses?
No.
Houses? Apartments? No.
Fuck that.
I told her straight up, told my ex, I'm like, alright. She's like, alright, let's go look at this one, let's go look at this one. Like, we looked at like 5 apartments in one day, and I'm like, alright, this is not gonna happen. You're gonna go do all your research, and I'll look at 1 or 2 per week. And figure it out.
Mostly because she's probably dragging you to shitholes that you knew you hated. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's just like,
when I say we're looking
at
at them right now, we're just Zillowing and stuff like that. We're online. We're not actually scheduling to go walk them yet.
okay.
We'll wait until we find a few that we really like before we do that.
Even just
Maybe it's more fun when it's a house that you're buying to live in. I don't know.
Maybe it's actually fun when it's a person that you enjoy their company as well. I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, at the time I enjoyed living with her, but...
I mean, Esther is the only person that I had ever tried to shop for an apartment for, and I mean...
Yeah.
Was that ever fun with her?
Yeah, that'd be a no.
This wonderful, lovely living establishment that I'm in, I would have been living in this a year sooner if it wasn't for that dumb cunt.
Fair enough. Yeah. So we're going to be doing that around the beginning of the new year.
And I probably would have gotten it for $5 grand cheaper than
No.
That too.
that. Dumb cunt. She really was the worst.
My job is also going swimmingly.
Yeah?
Dear IRS, don't watch this part, but I'm making over double what my actual check says in
Nice.
cash tips alone.
Nice.
Oh, that is nice.
So, yeah.
I'm probably going to get fired from my job soon, so I mean, great.
Pizza's great. Why are you getting fired?
People keep stealing shit and he's blaming us for it.
Are you doing it?
No, he's not blaming us for stealing it. He's mad at
Oh.
us because it's getting stolen.
Oh, okay. Well,
And it's like, dude, you have a huge security system in here, and you get pissed at us when we don't get enough work done. So do you want us to be watching customers every second of the day, or do you want us to do the other shit that you tell us to do all the time?
well, you
Take
see,
it.
when
You don't get it both ways.
just choose who to watch. Like, just do random screenings of whenever a black person comes in.
Oh
and
god.
just-
Oh my god, stop.
You're
I'm gonna have to cut that.
No, that is absolute. That was 100%. When I worked at Flipside Records, that is literally what the fucking owner would say to us.
Jesus. The last person that
I want you fucking organizing records unless a black person walks in, and then you follow them throughout the entire store. And I said, okay, Frank, go fuck yourself.
Jesus. The last person that we have now caught stealing, they stole some like Pokemon themed decks. It was a girl, probably in her young teens. Not at all who you'd expect. And yeah, she just walked over the section when no one was looking. She just like tore open a theme deck, pulled the deck out, and put the packaging back.
You catch her or no?
Not while she's in the store. We've got her on camera now. We made a police report, but
Yeah, hi, cops. I want to report a theft It was a young, barely teenage girl. She stole some Pokemon cards from me.
Dude, I'm not happy about it. I'm not saying I'm
Hang
proud.
up.
I don't know, man. It's just-
And then the flip side of that, come on, it was so pathetic if you steal Pokemon cards?
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
They're like $5.50 a pair.
Yeah, they're selling theme decks too. Not even booster packs. Theme decks.
Yeah, Theme Deck is like probably 15. Well, I guess 15. Wow.
It's
What a
15
fucking retard!
It's $15, but it's a standardized deck. There's nothing
Uh-huh.
good in it. At least there's nothing
Well,
good that follows Magic law.
There's
rules.
one good card.
So the card on the
that's-
front.
Yeah, probably. Maybe a trainer card in the back, but a card that's probably worth $15, so you're gonna take the whole Theme Deck to get that one card, which is probably worth the $15 by itself.
Like I've had things stolen before. Like when people have stolen like expensive comic books, we've had that happen. But yeah, I'm not used to people stealing shit like Pokemon cards. Or like the other day, someone opened up a thing of those the 9-pocket sleeves that you put trading cards in.
Yeah.
Stole 5 of them and then hid the rest of it under our used comics section.
That's a thief that knows exactly what they need.
I'll say.
Oddly specific.
Yeah.
Is it like a pack of 100?
Yeah, it was like a pack of 100. No, I think it was a pack of 20. And he cracked it and stole 5.
He was like, I need exactly 5.
This is what I deal with. And then like my boss gets super pissed, and I'm like, I just can't get mad over a Pokemon theme deck and 5 9-pocket pages. I just can't.
Well, it's
I
not
can't get
about
mad
what's
about it.
stolen. It's about disrespect or showing.
I see that, but like, on my average day, I sit there entering inventory for 9 hours. I can't bring myself to care that much about a Pokemon theme deck.
Entering inventory? Oh my
That's
God,
what I do
sounds
for-
so awful.
Yeah, that's what I create. Like, I don't enter the inventory. I create the items in the system so that other people can enter the inventory.
Is there that
So
fucking
you're creating the database for other people to do inventory?
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and you guys say that many things.
So,
There's usually only like 20
in the
or 30 new
spreadsheet-
games every week, but there's hundreds of new comics every week that all need an entry.
So in the spreadsheet, you're entering column A. That's it.
Well, yeah, yes,
Wow. Wow.
yeah. I make the actual like listing, but I mean like
And be
it has to have an image of what the product is, and it has to have we have to put in our MSRP and our cost so that when people ring it up later on, it shows like the right price.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
I make all that shit.
yeah, but like, how do you know? Like, how does it feel knowing that your job is literally replaced by a barcode scanner? Like, you get one good
Shitty.
barcode scanning system in there, you're done.
Dude,
You're dead
You know how
fucking
many times
weight.
I have asked him for a barcode scanner? I'm like, dude, why don't we have a barcode scanner? You keep getting mad when people bring up the wrong item. Why don't we have a barcode scanner? And he's like, well, we have to redo the whole database. I'm like, yeah, and I get it. There's 60,000 items in it now, so it's not going to be any fun. But dude,
Like, yeah,
think long
I mean,
term.
But yeah, yes, think long term. There you go.
This is people wonder
You have
why
us
comic
liter-
bookstores fail.
You
Because
literally have-
management.
you literally have us going through and making an inventory listing for every Magic card ever printed, which we now have almost.
That's wow.
That's correct. And it's like, dude.
Dude, that's insane.
No.
Like, whoa.
And we're also
Like-
doing
like break
every
the
comic ever
like
printed.
broken down separately by like was generation's not even the right word, but like
By
Sets?
expansion?
yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, they're broken down by, well, right now they're all alphabetized, but we can change them however we want.
Still though, but I mean, like you get Lord of the Pit, you've got like a beta version,
Alpha, beta.
and then
Yeah.
7th edition.
And I mean, we only change them up like if there's like a big price differential in them. Like anything that's alpha beta gets its own price listing. The one thing that's nice about the system is like within each item there is a separate like coding where you can put like condition of the item, so we can also count that as like a beta edition to make it more expensive.
Does it like cross-reference Beckett's, or does somebody have to like look at a Beckett's guide and update all the shit? You're shitting me. You're shitting
Whenever
me.
we get a card like sold to us, yeah, we update the price on it.
Oh my fuck, dude.
It's the worst.
Oh my fucking god. Cause you know that like Wizards of the Coast or like Beckett's, like none of those places have some kind of API that you could like tap into that gives you the relative
Could
worth.
we not like get in touch with Star City Games and get them to sell us their API for that?
Holy shit.
Dude, it's insane. And like now,
What a cottage industry too, because you're just probably making shit up left and right.
sometimes, yeah. But I'm telling you, man, like.
Oh
Like,
my
I mean, the
God.
advantage of all of it is people can go on our website and like, hey, do you have this card? And we can show you, yeah, we have it, and here's our inventory on it. So we can keep live inventory and
That's
prices
not,
and
that's
everything.
really a nice feature.
It is.
I mean,
If
it's
our
not-
website didn't look like utter ass, it would be even better. That website is horrible. Like, it's functionally very powerful, but a bitch to learn. Like, every item that we have in our store is kept inventory.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Especially without having a barcode scan.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna let my coworkers know that you think that's as ridiculous as they do.
Okay, good.
Because boy, do we. Do we have conversations about that?
Oh, that's
We have
so
customers
funny.
come in and it's like, what? Like, cause like, that's the other shitty part is when we're ringing people up, if they got like a stack of like 20 comics, we have to look up each of those comics and add it up into the pricing thing. We can't
That's-
just go scan.
Yeah, that's
scan.
Oh my
insane.
god, you don't have a barcode scanner like at the register?
No!
Yeah,
I
dude.
thought you were talking about like a mobile one.
No. Because this was identical to the process that Flipside used to use. And Flipside, spoiler alert, when you got anything rung up there, it had to be handwritten receipt. They did not, yeah. You couldn't even, you had to fucking handwrite the receipt. And God forbid if they were buying something as specific as comics. Because you had to write down what the comic was, what the year it was printed, the edition number, and there was something else. There was another qualification that you had to write on there.
Quality?
Oh, let me give you the worst case scenario that we have
And maybe.
right now.
I don't know. We didn't have a quality guide though, so.
I have a guy, like people who come in, and we have like people who do like pull boxes with us.
Sorry.
I don't know what
the fuck that was.
That was loud, whatever the hell that was.
I felt it. Cat's like on alert, but
It wasn't in here. It felt like it was the floor below us.
or above us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, like we'll have people who do pull boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're, so like they'll pick up once a month, and some of them who do a ton of comics, they'll have like 40 books in their box, and that'll take me 20 minutes to ring up. Now, because we have so many different comics, we have every comic that, like we're not there yet, but we're gonna have every comic ever printed in here. The JavaScript on it will sometimes get super fucking laggy, and it'll be really hard to actually like scroll through the list. So what we did to counteract that is if we don't have it, one of it in stock, it won't show up in the list.
Huh.
Which was like great because like we had like, all right, we have the Amazing Spider-Man that ran 400 issues. We only have 12 of them. It doesn't need to show us the other 390 issues. But what'll happen sometimes is I'll get like 30 in, and then we'll have a misinventory on a comic, and we don't have it in the system, so I can't actually put it on the order to ring it up. So I have to either do a separate order for it or start the fuck over.
Jesus.
Dude, it
Good.
sucks.
That's ridiculous.
This is good therapy.
I still can't get over having every single Magic card in a database.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think even Wizards of the Coast does that.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh.
Now, like, it is, like, something, like, stuff that, like, the reason they're doing it is because they eventually want it to, their online sales to be, like, really functional for Magic. Which is why they're going to those lengths.
Gotcha.
But, dude,
Everybody.
right now, like, for us who actually have to do the grunt work on it, it sucks.
That sounds like it sucks.
That is, like, if there's a reason I seem like I don't want to talk very much on Mondays and Tuesdays, because I do that for 11 to 12 hours.
Folks, never get a job at a comic book
Don't
store.
do it. It sounds...
Don't work retail.
Like, I can't tell you that people come into my work saying like, man, this job must be amazing. Go fuck yourself. It's like every other job, it sucks balls. People used to tell me that at Laser Quest, like, dude, you work with like laser tag? That must be awesome. No,
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah, fucking GameStop, same shit. Oh, dude, you work at GameStop? That must be awesome. Yeah, you might want to rethink that.
Fuck you. No, it's not. It sucks balls.
Hey, delivery pizza, pretty fun. gotta say.
Oh, and that's the one where people are usually like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man."
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You're like, "It's not that bad."
I get to drive around in a car for most of my workday, listening to my own music, not being around people.
Dude, I
The
could just
people I
listen to
do
sports
are
radio all
around
day.
give me money generally and are happy to see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, how often are people pissed to see the pizza guy?
Only when we're late.
Oh, okay, yeah,
That's fair.
that's fair. They have
That's fair.
But that's like any job. Like, there's gonna be times where you're just like, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah.
Like, what can I do?
And I'm so excited to, you know, have any kind of traction in my career. Like, I feel like I've
Yeah.
been at the same stage in my career for so long that now any level of movement is just it's exciting. It's
Yeah.
and it's vindicating too, because I mean I feel like, dude, my fucking I needed to have something that moved forward finally. So.
Good.
It's been a week of vindication.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Square Enix, for actually listening to our show.
Did you guys notice the chat getting like progressively more hostile? Like
Progressively more hostile. Like, what do you mean?
like I like last week I feel like maybe we touched on a nerve and it just felt like people were just being really hostile to me.
Maybe. We've had some recurring trolls over the last 3 weeks
That's
too.
true too.
Like,
yeah.
I think like there's been 3 or 4 guys who are showing up and trolling a lot.
Yeah,
I think it's pissing
yeah,
people off.
but
Today we had 2 that were especially vocal all day.
I like the fact that we do nothing about them and just
Yeah.
let them spew their bullshit.
it was funny, UFF, they were like trying to like keep the troll under control or whatever.
I saw that.
I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Just let them
Oh,
know.
honey.
Let them talk themselves out.
Like
There's a magmar in the area.
again, like I said, when I started talking about penis gaping, they bailed out really, really quickly.
Didn't we all?
Couldn't fucking hang. I forgot to shout out UFF when I feel good.
You already
That's fair.
God, my charity stream's less than 3 weeks away. It's coming up too fucking fast this time.
Is that December 6th?
9th. Friday the 9th. Probably through Sunday morning.
Well, make sure you're here for LBR, otherwise you're fired. Friday
I need-
the 9th.
I need to make a concerted effort for 14 this week. My schedule doesn't adjust until the first week of December, so
I get it.
I'm kind of all over the place. Plus I have 2 coworkers that are going out of town, so.
14's pretty good right now. I haven't been out the past couple days. I imagine it's probably a little emptier with people playing Sun and Moon, but as always, it'll recover.
I mean, I've been trying to play 14, like, I was having fun with it, trying to do a whole bunch of stuff, and then work started kicking my ass, but I was getting back in the groove of, like, actually playing and having fun. And then Pokemon happened, and I forgot to log in.
Ooh, Adams, you're over here.
Sky, I put your charity stream in my calendar, and I made the banner pink.
Thank you. I loved the next one that I do a charity stream for is going to be the Trevor Project that John Oliver suggested
Oh yeah.
on last week's night. Last week
Yeah.
it was like I looked up their organization. They're awesome.
That's
I'd never heard of them before though. Did you see last week tonight on Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh my god, so good. Just fuck you 2016.
Yeah.
It really has just been a garbage ass year.
Yeah.
We should do something like that for like around New Year's. Just a big collective middle finger to 2016.
It really has been a shit year.
It has. Like unusually awful.
Like, I started noticing, like, the 2016 sucks memes, like, around, like,
March, they were
like
really
March
fast this year.
or
Yeah.
even, like, May and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I
This
kind
is
of.
ending out to be really, really terrible.
I was the guy all summer being like, guys, it's no worse than any other year. Just
Yeah.
be quiet. And then
Yeah.
like we started getting to like September, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe this year does suck.
But then it just keeps on getting worse.
And then Halloween was on a Monday, and that means this year's awful. Like Trump was just the cherry on the shit Sunday for this year.
Is anyone else supremely fucking irritated at the trolls who think that all they have to do is say the word Trump and they're actively trolling?
Oh yeah.
And that is the worst.
Lazy ass
It is,
trolling.
it is not even funny or clever or even offensive.
Yeah,
It's
get
not
on a
even,
coffee
it doesn't even get a rise. I mean, it's just dumb. I mean, just flat out fucking dumb.
We expect better of our trolls.
Put some effort in, man. Come on.
Oh, and I forgot to say this on Final Encountercast, but if I see one more fucking person name their gumshoes Trump or some variation on it, this has nothing to do with politics. It has everything to do with come up with a better fucking joke. Good job, everyone ever. Way to go.
Yeah, you know who came up with that idea before you? Game Freak. Like, let's make a Pokemon name after Trump.
And then everyone thinks they're being so clever.
That's really
Look
the
at how
worst, too.
funny I am.
That's the worst. I put that tweet out yesterday. Fellow retail employees, what's the dumbest customer joke that you hear all the fucking time?
Oh,
And
there's no tag. It's not scanning. Must be
must
free.
be free. And they're so proud, like they're the first one to ever say it. It pisses me off.
The worst part about that is, oh my god, that happened to me, and it was involuntary. I said it too. I'm like, oh my god, I am so sorry.
Yes, I had that exact moment where I said it and I apologized immediately. I'm like, I'm sorry, that wasn't funny. And you probably hear it 10 times a day. I hate, and like, it's just the smugness that comes with
I
it. Where
know.
you're like, I am the first one to make that connection.
You ever get a good one off by accident and it surprises both the people? It surprises you and the person that you're talking to?
Yeah.
When I was in line at the security checkpoint going to San Antonio, one of my costumes required this hat, right? So I don't know if you noticed about this hat, but it's fairly bulky. It's a difficult hat to pack in terms of, you know, like
Yeah,
your
just
luggage,
like-
right? Like you don't want to like crush it in the luggage and then it's all fucked up when you take it out. So I wore this hat for the entirety of the time that I traveled between Michigan and Texas. And the woman who's doing the boarding pass checks, she's not looking at anything. She's looking at the boarding pass and the ID, boarding pass ID, boarding pass ID. And she goes, going to San Antonio. And I go, what gave it away, the hat? And she looks up at me and she just starts laughing. And I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good one, isn't it? And it surprised the shit out of both of us. Like, damn, I got a pretty good one there. All right.
Yeah. But no, there's so many of those jokes where it's just like they're so automatic and you just groan at them.
Yeah. There's like a Tom Segura joke where he's like, you know, like I'm turning into one of those people who have small talk about the weather.
Yes.
And I fucking like why I got into an Uber and it was almost involuntary and I just started saying, oh, how's the weather?
How's this weather we're having, huh?
Beautiful day, huh?
The Uber driver was just like, yes it is, yes. If you continue this conversation, I'll literally run us both off the road. But yes, that is accurate. God help you if you're tall. If you're tall and I meet you, there's no way I'm not acknowledging that shit.
Oh my fucking God.
Notice that you're tall. You like basketball. We got a friend who's tall. I literally just told another human being I have a friend who's tall. What's next? My dad's super strong. You better beat up your dad. You know, like, dude.
You don't even know how many times in my life I've asked, did you like play basketball in high school? No, why? Were you really tall? Yeah. If only I had coordination and athletic ability to go with it, I probably would have been a killer combo. I could have gone to college.
How's the weather up there?
Oh yeah. You bang your head a lot? That one all the time. What do you, like, how's basements with you? And admittedly, they're awful. I hate basements. Fucking hate basements. fuck drop ceilings, but like yeah, it is one of those things when you're tall. The one thing I love about my hair being like this is people don't say, "Wow, you're tall." They go, "Your hair is sweet" or something like that. Now, like it's just something new that I'm told randomly on the street.
It's like my dad's small talk, except his is oddly racial. Not racist,
Just racial.
but racial.
Yeah.
You go sit down and eat at an Asian restaurant, and oh yeah, I was over in Korea. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Dad, we're at a sushi bar.
There's a lot less of them when I left. Okay, yeah, just 2 Diet Cokes. We're gonna wrap this up real quick.
Oh my god. Yeah.
If he meets a black guy, shut it the fuck down, cause shit is about to get weird. Weird.
Yeah.
You know Chuck? I haven't worked with a black guy. You know him? No.
Oh my god. I was at work one night and it was just me and my boss there.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting at my station just working on inventory, same thing I'm always doing on Tuesday nights. Or Monday night. And he says this phrase to me. It was about 4 months ago. He's like, "You know, Trump's got some really good ideas."
Oh.
And I sat there, I'm like, I don't want to have this conversation with you or anyone, to be frank. Shut up, and I'm going to keep working on this. I'm going to go break that window and offer to fix it so that I don't have to be here listening to this conversation right
I'm
now.
gonna take that water fountain and I'm gonna throw it through that window,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna keep running.
Because, I actually texted my coworker that moment, like, I could walk into traffic and there's no way he'd be able to stop me in time. There's no way. I have never in my life wanted to have a conversation less than that one right there. We had a customer come in one time, and me and my coworker were talking about Evangelion and some of the religious implications of it.
Mm-hmm.
And this customer, who we don't know and have never met or seen to my knowledge, comes up and says, "You want to hear my thoughts on God?" And we just looked at each other blankly,
No.
It's rude to say to a customer, but there's nothing in this world I want to hear less.
Yeah. Nope.
I'd rather hear about the mole on your dick, frankly.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Just like, you don't go up to anyone and say, "Want to hear my thoughts on God?" Because unless you're talking to your priest,
Yeah.
that's not appropriate.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear that. No one gives a shit what you think about God. He went off on a long tangent thinking that we're probably all in a computer program, and what we view as God is actually the code creator.
Well, see, that's at least a little bit interesting because it's crazy.
No,
I'm sorry,
it was just
you watched The
uncomfortable.
Matrix 3 times. Good job.
Yeah, it was just uncomfortable from start to finish. And we're saying, what's the appropriate way to tell a customer to shut the fuck up? 'Cause I'm not sure there is one.
I love the fact that every retail environment I've ever been in has given me the freedom to do that and has
God.
said, "No, that's okay. You can do that."
Oh,
And that's why I do not last long in a normal retail environment. Dude, I'm telling you, flip side, the job that I had from when I was like 16 to 18, formed so many of my opinions about how I deal with people and how I deal with complaints. Cause
having been in Flipside, that might not be the best
well,
from a developmental standpoint.
maybe not, but it does explain a whole lot about this show, doesn't it?
Boy, does it.
It sure does. If you're not happy, you could go fuck yourself. That was just something that I heard on a regular basis.
How is that place still in business? Do they sell
I
crack?
don't know. Yeah, well, they did sell drugs for a while. I don't
Okay,
think.
that I believe.
Yeah. It was specifically, I think it was cocaine. It was cocaine and weed, and then weed obviously you can buy medicinally now, and they stopped selling that. But I think it was coke mostly.
Oh, okay. Every time you went in there, it did give you a cokey vibe, didn't it? Good times.
And the owner's son was straight up arrested for hiding spy cameras in his girlfriend's apartment.
Wow!
Yeah. Yeah,
Outstanding.
and everyone had this long-standing theory that he had put them in the store too.
Man, I should have jacked off in the records section.
No, you really shouldn't have, because now you have chlamydia.
Damn. Explains the itching.
That's not from jacking off. That's just from being in the store.
Taking your pants off in the store, yeah. Dangerous.
That place was a fucking trip,
Oh yeah, talk about character building. I'll bet. You don't leave the same.
No, the owner Frank, he was this really like, he had this very specific cadence in the way that he talked and this very specific voice. Nah, he always used to do this. He talked in the back of his throat, and he was from Brooklyn, and he would like to tell you that a lot, and the plosives in how he would talk was really specific.
Oh my god, I remember who that is now, the Brooklyn accent guy.
Yeah,
He told me he was from Brooklyn like twice when I was in there.
Yeah, the thing that you would hear from him most of the time is if you try to come in selling anything, you'd take one look at it and go, yeah, this is junk. Yeah, this is junk. I don't think I want it.
Oh,
and as you're walking out, you go, wait a minute. I don't think I'm not looking.
Oh god, our work, like customers give us shit all the time. Like we'll like be there and we'll like give them a price on something. They're like, that's ridiculous. That's a horrible offer. I'm like, alright. And then they'll leave and go to Flipside and then come back to us. They're like, alright, we'll do that. And I'm like, that's what I thought.
Nah, go take it. You go take it to Solo Records. Take it to Solo. They may tell you a better price, but no one's gonna give you a better price than me.
I like to hang out in Warp 9 with Kevin because if he didn't want something, he was such a dick about it. Well, he wasn't a dick about it, but he was just a smart ass about it. Because this kid came in like wanting to sell Pokemon cards when like Pokemon was worthless. He's like, I don't know, I'll give you like a pound of fish for it. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you like give me a pound of Pokemon cards, I'll give you a pound of tuna fish.
It's a fair trade.
Isn't that a lot of fish? I feel like a pound is a lot of tuna.
4 cans probably.
Really?
4 cans of tuna for a pound of Pokemon cards.
Maybe not.
This like he was saying this is like this 12-year-old kid who was just confused as all shit. Like, wait, my
But that kid says my Charizard is worth $80.
yeah, but here it's worth like a pound of fish.
Yeah, I don't deal well with customers.
Yeah.
Unsurprising.
Like, I'm surprised this job hasn't totally ruined me for just talking to people. Like, because I deal with customers. Like, my last job ruined me for kids forever. I never want kids after my last job. I don't like. Mariah and I had to have a very candid discussion very early on, where I'm like, I don't know how well we're gonna do if we're gonna make it, but I don't want kids. And she's like, oh, thank God.
Jen and I have had that conversation a couple of times, where it's just like, this is never happening.
Nope, I don't want them.
And you need to know that. And she was like, no, you need to know that. I'm like, no, you need to know that. She's like, I think we're on the same page.
I just had a slowpoke jump to dodge my ball, and like that in Pokemon lore is impossible. There's no way.
He was actually jumping to eat a fly that flew by like 30 seconds prior.
It's still.
He doesn't even know that you're there yet.
He's in my Pokeball now. He doesn't even realize it.
Alright, well,
I think we're good.
So-
I think that's just about it.
Final encounter cast topic? Oh,
Black
yeah,
Friday.
Black Friday?
Yeah, Black Friday.
Yeah, whatever. Sounds good.
Caught an Omanite the other day.
Well, I'm sure we'll think of something. I mean, we may have something that ends up popping up this week, too. When is 15?
29th.
So a week from Tuesday.